Hi, my name is Dr. Arnold, and today I want to really look at whether work experience is still a requirement for 2022 entry into dental school. With the pandemic, with restrictions, and making it much more difficult to get work experience placements, is it still needed? Are dental schools still requiring you to have work experience? So I'm just going to be looking at some of the statements made by some of the dental schools, and we'll take it from there. So as I get into this, it's important that you make sure to check out the websites for these dental schools for the most up-to-date information. What I might be saying today may be outdated by the time you view this video, so do make sure to check the websites for the most accurate information regarding work experience for each of these dental schools. When I look at the website for Birmingham Dental School, it looks like they specify that applicants must have work experience in a dental setting, ideally 3 or more days in an NHS or a mixed NHS and private practice. So there's no information that I'm finding for the 2022 entry, but it looks like Birmingham are still requesting that you do have work experience when you apply to the dental school. Manchester have a bit more information relating to applicants who want to get into the 2022 entry cycle. So I'm just going to read some of the things that Manchester state on their website. So it says, we are aware that due to the COVID-19 pandemic, face-to-face work experience placements have been cancelled. Applicants should be assured that this will not negatively impact your application, and they've adapted their requirements for 2022 entry. So they then say that the reason for requiring work experience is so that you can demonstrate insight into the role of a dentist. They don't necessarily count hours of work experience carried out, although they do say that some dental schools do. For 2022 entry, it looks like they're happy for you to declare your intention of carrying out work experience after the 15th of October UClass application deadline. So it might be that you've secured work experience that's after the UCAS application deadline. Manchester are happy for you to declare that when you apply to them. They also clarify that work experience that falls outside of the 2-year time frame is also acceptable. So maybe you've done work experience in a dental care setting which goes past 2 years. Manchester are willing to accept that as well when you're making your application. Manchester also have a non-academic information form that they ask you to fill out. And what they say is you can display your exploration of the career by speaking to dentists or other members of the dental team, as well as current dental students, so that you get insight about dentistry and about the career. So this is something that I'm always keen on talking about with potential applicants, that make sure you connect with dentists, make sure you connect with dental students. I organize a study club once a month where dental applicants or aspiring dentists get the opportunity to actually have a Zoom session for 1 hour with dentists, and they get to ask their questions, they get to find out more about the career. So this is invaluable in terms of applying to dental school, especially with Manchester explicitly saying that they accept other forms of work experience. So virtual work experience is clearly acceptable for Manchester. Now, Bristol, on the other hand, the information that they display on their website, I'm not sure if this has been updated yet, but it states that a minimum of 2 weeks work experience is required due to the competitive nature of getting onto their dental course. So work experience clearly is vital when applying to Bristol Dental School. Bristol also acknowledged that work experience is extremely difficult to get a hold of. So other ways you can display work experience, they talk about seeking out work with the public in a customer service role, or volunteering in a care or health environment such as a nursing home, a local hospice, a shelter for the homeless, or working with people with disabilities or special needs, maybe even a youth group. As you read on, they also acknowledge that it has been a tough time to get work experience, and that they won't necessarily penalize on this should your ability to gain relevant work experience have been adversely affected. They do encourage applicants to seek opportunities to attain awareness of the role of a dentist. So you get to know the skills and attributes required. So they state that online research is valid, and they state that supporting families and communities also works in favor to help with the lack of work experience. Bristol also state that they'll ask you to fill in a form declaring the work experience you've carried out. So this can then state the type and duration of the work experience that you've been carrying out. So the take-home points are firstly that work experience is seriously an advantageous for your application to dental school. If you have it, it's gonna show, it's gonna put you in an advantageous position compared to your colleagues. So I would make every effort to gain work experience. If you can gain work experience at a dental clinic face to face, even better. But if you can't, then do all you can to be looking online at websites to get insight into the dental profession. Make sure that you're talking to dentists, dental students, get onto programs or courses or virtual work experiences that are put on. Like I said, Dental Mentor UK is where I host a study club once a month. So these are the things you need to be getting involved in to strengthen your application, because you can actually put these on the forms when you apply to these dental schools to evidence the fact that you have been proactive in getting work experience. Second thing that's stressed out is the fact that you need to have developed an awareness of the dental profession which is realistic and which is allowing you to decide whether dentistry is truly for you. This is going to show in the way you present your personal statement and in the way in which you present at interview. So work experience and talking to dentists and dental students is going to allow you now to show at interview particularly that you understand the realities of dentistry as a career. The third thing I would like to point out is the fact that each of the dental schools have variations in what they'll accept. So make sure that whichever dental schools you're looking to apply to fit with your circumstance and they're favorable towards you. So it might be that you have a wealth of work experience. You want to choose the dental schools who emphasize strongly on work experience because you're going to have something that other students may not have. Maybe you didn't get to gain a lot of dental work experience, so you want to look at the universities that may not stress work experience as much as some of the others like Bristol. So make sure that you are going on the websites for these dental schools, phoning up, emailing these dental schools and really finding out how they view these things. How do they view work experience? What allowances are they making? And then you can make an informed decision about which dental schools to pick. Well, I hope that has all been helpful to you. All the best to your applications, and I will see you at the next video. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and see you at the next one.